Thank you for joining me. So I wanted to bring you another video. Um, I wanted to talk about um, love again, of course. It's one of my favorite things to talk about. Um, and so this will be a reading. Um, I want to talk about the divine masculine. So, um, one thing that I would say is that I believe the divine masculine is working on things behind the scenes. And sometimes it's hard for us. And let me just put the disclaimer on this before I go further with that. Um, if you'd like to work with me, my information is in the description below. This is a timeless reading, so it could have happened in the past, could be happening now, could happen in the future. Um, take what resonates and leave the rest. Sometimes I'll say divine masculine and divine feminine is what I mean. Sometimes I'll say divine feminine, divine masculine is what I mean. So just, I would say, apply these terms as they make sense in your situation. Um, you can use this as a manifestation reading, so you could use the information that I'm talking to you about to create something that you want or desire in your life. Um, it's not going to apply for everyone, so just keep in mind. Sometimes readings do, sometimes they don't. I do not use any tarot cards or anything like that. I depend on God and the Holy Spirit to give me the information. That's where I get it from. I don't get it from any other source. Um, and so I know I talked a little bit about this recently. There's only God and the Holy Spirit that I'm asking for information from. I don't use anything else. I don't burn any sage or anything like that. I don't do anything like that. So whatever you get is what is coming from God. So just keep that in mind as well. Um, I know I'm an imperfect being, and so nothing is ever really perfect, but as much as possible. This is the truth that I know. So, um, if you want to work with me on spiritual matters, twin flame matters, relationships, individual couples groups, um, if you want to work with me on stress, weight issues, love, getting into union, staying in union, things like that, please feel free to reach out to me. Again, my information is in the description below, and I'd be excited to see if we would be a good fit to work together. All right, so let me get into this reading here. Um, so, and this is for all the zodiac signs and all that. Um, and these are usually going to be geared toward twin flames, but not always. Um, and again, if this doesn't make sense for you, then, every reading is not for everyone. So please just keep that in mind. Um, but divine masculine seems to be working behind the scenes, doing things. Um, and he might not be the best at communicating these things. Sorry about that. Screen shaking for a second. And that's significant, that maybe the the thing that he's doing is gonna shake your world up when you find out, when you realize what it is that's going on. It might shake you up or shake things up, and what's going on right now might actually be shaking you up as well, because it might be something that's unexpected, but it might move you, rock you. That's been actually a term that's been coming up lately. Something that rocks you. But you know, when something rocks you, it's like an earthquake. It really shakes your world up and you won't be the same. And so that might be what's going on either now or in the very near future. Or it might have just happened that whatever it is that the divine masculine or divine feminine, depending on your situation, whatever your partner is doing or changing, whatever it is, there might be a shakeup, and it might be a divine shakeup, and it might be something that just kind of leaves you a little surprised, and you may not be you may not have expected it, but it seems like it's something that's good. I think something is coming sooner than you expect, and it might be here right now, like I said, or it might have just happened for some listeners. But something is coming that's unexpected, and I feel like you're off. Like sometimes it feels like just when you're about to let it go and say forget about it. I don't know I don't know why I've been doing this, why I've been waiting, holding on. Just when you decide you're gonna let go, that's when your your partner comes back and says, okay, I'm ready. And for you it feels like a back and forth, or it feels like, you know, emotionally it's getting to you because you put so much into this, and then you feel like, all right, well, I don't want to let it go, but I feel like this person is leaving me no choice. And just when you say that, it feels like divine masculine is going to come in and shock you. um there's something that's coming up in the spring that you're both excited about. I don't know what it is for you, but it's something exciting that's coming in the spring. Um, and it looks like both of you have continued to glow up, continued to look beautiful, and other people around you might be jealous. Might be, you might have some shade being thrown at you, but just keep in mind, a lot of people are pretty jealous, and I think a lot of them are surprised that divine masculine has picked you, or divine feminine, because you're not the usual. You are their type, but you're not what people expect from them. Like if you go back in their history and you see who they dated, maybe, you know, maybe your divine masculine or divine feminine is famous, or so, some type of celebrity, and they have chosen other celebrities or certain type of people to have around them. But I think getting to know you, they are starting to see that there is no one else like you. This song is coming to mind. Ain't nobody like you. I love you, thinking of you. Ain't nobody like you. And maybe that's significant for you. Not sure, maybe if the two of you sing songs or play songs, or like send lyrics to each other to share your feelings with each other. But this is what the divine masculine is saying. There's nobody like you. No one in the world loves them like you do. Um, it's an old song, Anita Baker, I think. No one in the world can love me like you do. And I think they're saying maybe it caught them by surprise and shook them up, shook their world up to have someone like you in their life. But I think the surprise is coming. I think it's going to be that you're pleasantly surprised. I think that you're going to be surprised that And I think they are too, because they thought that their feelings would change. Something would change. Ain't nothing changed. That's what came through. Nothing has changed about their feelings for you. And they're wondering, they're sometimes fearful if your feelings have changed, because they haven't been acting like they normally act. And you're wondering what's going on. You'll see pretty soon what's going on behind the scenes, and I think they want it to be a surprise. So they're doing something different, and I think they can't be as attentive as they want to be to you. And I think they know that you're feeling how different things are, but they also want you to know, just they want you to hold on. Um, I hear hold on for one more day. You know, the the group Wilson Phillips, they had this song. Um, Part of them feel guilt. They feel guilty that you have been holding on, and they say, you know, I don't even know why you do this to yourself for me, but they want to make it worth it for you. So, um, just keep in mind they're working on some behind the scenes, and I think you're going to be really happy when it happens. They have lots of hugs and kisses and love for you. Whatever it is they've been missing with you, they want to get back to doing that, whether it's holding your hand or cuddling with you or whatever it is, just loving you. And they miss that you love them, that you're close. That's another song, Close. You know, the Nick Jonas song, another throwback, another old school song. But they say space is just a word made up by someone who's afraid to get too close. Um, they don't have any desire to be away from you. And if they told you the truth, they would really want to be close to you. That's their thing, their love language. Physical touch for some of them it is words. And so it's important to stay connected with you by words or lyrics or whatever it is. And you know, something that's been interesting is that maybe their higher self, like in my experience, my divine masculine's higher self has been getting in touch with me and telling, spilling all the tea, telling all the secrets. But the divine masculine, even though he would say he's ashamed, he really wants you to know how much he loves you anyway. So, yes, the higher self might have been getting in touch with you, or some people might call it the third energy. Um, Other people would say it's the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is in you, um, always. But so I think that's it for the reading, but just be expecting a surprise. Get excited because something is coming in the spring, something that maybe you don't expect or anticipate, but it's going to be something that will make you really happy, something that maybe you'll be drooling about. Um, but, or there's something about water that's coming through too. So maybe that means something for someone, or maybe it means something for a lot of people. There's something about water that's coming through. So there's something important about water, moisture, something like that. You'll know how to interpret it. But anyway, I'm going to end the video for now. So thank you again for joining me. Looking forward to hearing what your experiences have been with your divine masculines and divine feminines. And I want to bring you another video soon, another reading. All right, love y'all. It's always happy, lightning fast manifesting. Bye for now.